Hey Mark, I got a question for you. How do you have that hard conversation about the cut line on your sprint with your product owner?
Thanks, Mark. Mark is a killer project manager at Citrix I've been working with for the past couple months. Thanks a lot for the question. First of all, let me explain what the cut line is. If you're looking at a huge backlog, that most teams are, you've got to figure out what you're going to commit to for the next sprint. So imagine a red line underneath that. That's the cut line, what you're going to commit to. First, Mark, I'm going to assume that your backlog is prioritized, and it's prioritized based on your business needs, and hopefully those business priorities are set up by your product owner, and that you all go over them as a team at the beginning with grooming. Now, secondly, I'm hoping you're paying some attention to velocity. I know that estimation and sometimes even velocity is going out of fashion right now, but you at least need to look at past history and figure out what you think you can get done. And if you're moving slower than you committed to last time, you got to ask what you're going to do differently this time. So you can ask the team to move faster this time, but you've got to say how we're going to do that. Now, it's best to assume that there's going to be fly-ins, assume there's going to be some kind of corporate governance, that you've got to go to staff meetings or whatever, and you're not going to have 100% focus in the next sprint. So you've got to take less than a full team can do, all right? So, and remember, things will always take longer than you think they will. So my recommendation for a cut line is look at yesterday's weather, whatever you did last sprint, and then reduce it 20%. That's probably not what your product owner wants to hear, but you're going to have fly-ins. Tell them, look, let's be a little flexible. Things are going to change. We want to leave some buffer for that. So let's figure out what yesterday's weather was, what we did last time, whether that's 20 points, 30 points, or 5 points. Assume it's that, reduce it just a little bit to allow for quality and innovation the next sprint. Okay, I hope that helps. See ya. Thanks, Mark.